And then we did the Crucible. And I had the lead in that. I played Elizabeth Proctor and did the costumes. Costumes were heavy as can be. And there's such a wonderful thing happened in that show. That was on the stage at the town hall. And my mother was in the audience. And there's a point at which the Goody Proctor, that was me, is standing in her kitchen. And John, her husband, is about to be hung as a witch. So they're having a little chat. And the bailiff or the governor or somebody comes in and says, okay, Mr. Proctor, it's time for you to go. You've got, 5 minutes or something. And Goody Proctor's last line to her husband is, John, tell me something soft before you go. And she's pregnant with her fourth child, and he's about ready to go to the noose. And we could hear a pin drop in the theater when I said that. But my mother, who has always been completely consumed by whatever artistic thing she was involved in, forgets. She transcends. She always did that. And so what was in her head flew out of her mouth in the middle of that impeccable silence that you just love in the theater when everyone is so rapt, And she said, Ach, du lieber Gott in Himmel, will you leave the two of them alone? Can't you see they're in love? And it just hung out there in the middle of the theater. I mean, it was as if you could see the words. It was so thick in the air. And I was standing on stage thinking, ay, my own mother, my God, what was she thinking? So we went on, we pretended it didn't happen, just kept on going. And that night when I got home, I said to my mother, what possessed you to do that? She said, do what? I said, to yell out in the middle of the play, my one big line, what's the deal here? And she said, what are you talking about? And I said, what are you doing with them? They're in love, that thing? She said, Susanna, have you lost your mind? What are you talking about? She had no recollection that she had actually spoken aloud. And it was, I suppose, in the long run, you could take that as a compliment that she was so rapt that she didn't know, but boy,